Greetings, beautiful viewers. This is Smitten, and welcome to episode 14 of Bronze League Bravehearts. Today we are spectating Balrog. He is a Bronze 5 jungle main playing Serqet on the most stacked team I think I've ever seen. Stacked as in gods. They got Shibalanke. Athena made it through again, so where are my Athena made it through counters? And here's another one for you. Bologna made it through, Serqet, and Isis. The later this game goes, the better it is for our team over here. And on the left-hand side, we've Janice, Kumba, Humbat's jungle, I suppose. It could be Humbat solo, you never know. No, Loki's got Transcendence. Okay, so he will be going solo. So it's Bot's jungle, Loki solo, and of course, Apollo for your ADC. Are you warding? Oh my god! What is that? There are 3 wards on the map right now. Whose are they? Can I see whose they are? Who do you belong to? I can't see who they belong to. So the reason why I want to know who they belong to is because the reason why they're warding up here close to Blue's tower is because they want to know whenever they're rotating for the back camps, for mid camps, and for the wave. They want to be able to keep track of them. It's actually a lot more efficiently done by placing a single ward right in front of their tower. You can see them, at least whenever they're in the lane. And it's a little less expensive, and it gives you more pots, which means more sustain. Really nice timing on your camp clear. Well ahead of Humbat's Loki. You guys should be able to push this. Maybe even aggress a little bit. No, he sees you. The archers, if the archers were shooting you, you're definitely on the map and you're definitely close enough to see. Okay, waiting for this wave. No, 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 no. Go back to the wave, go back to the wave. Well, that's awkward. That is the most adorable thing in the world. Okay, here's your rotation. You do speed, blue, come to the wave. If they need help finishing clear it as quickly as possible. Immediately rotate to your nearest mid camp. So whatever side your speed buff is on, that's typically what you're going to go for, is these mid camps right here. Come back to the wave, because by the time you have these clear with you and between you and the mid laner, you'll have that clear really quick. Come back to this wave just like you're doing. Clear this wave, and then you guys could have contested over there. Now, what the other team opted into was just they saw that you guys were going for the right camp, so they just split off into the left ones, and that is a perfectly viable option for you as well. If you see them go towards mid camps first, then rotate over to the other side and try to secure those. Or you can try to just push the wave. You can try to push the wave, and then go for these camps. So that way you maintain lane pressure. It just depends on what their flow is like, to be fair. Janice, what are you doing, you squirrely nerd? Okay. So your portal is down, now that everybody in middle lane knows that. This Humbat is only level 3. It's because he's doing these camps. Or he's rotating over to, like, dual lane for no reason. It's not a kill over there. Unfortunate. Your Isis is scared. Your Isis is very scared of this Janice. That's unfortunate. Well, at least you guys are making these rotations together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Find yourself a jungle buddy. If you're playing jungle, your mid lane is your jungle buddy. And if you are a mid laner, your jungle is your jungle buddy. And you should go with them for the first 5-6 minutes at least, and any other opportunity that you have after that. If you have a second, if your wave's pushed, if there isn't something more important to be done, or if you don't need to back, go hang out with your jungler, man. Okay, level 5. You guys can engage. He's level 5 now. Okay. I probably would have stayed for this wave. You guys are gonna be able to save the bag archers, assuming she can get the spirit ball. Wait, gonna lose one. Alright, gonna lose 2. Alright, the whole wave's gone. I would have definitely stayed for the wave and then gone for those back camps, because nobody's gonna go for those back camps. Like, you see the enemy on the minimap. You know exactly where they are. Clear the wave first, so you don't lose that gold. It's just more efficient. You're not doing super bad things. It's not a huge misplay, but it is, it can be more efficient. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Please, can we do that one more time? Alright. Balloon is pushed up. 1 ult, 2 ult down. Jump in on the Loki, who's tanking an entire wave of minions. Jump in on the Hoombots, who's tower diving at level 5. The ult. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was taking advantage of that situation. You saw in the, I'm assuming that you saw on the minimap that they were rotating over here for the gank, and you just jumped in on it. Wait, what is that? Is that a bug? Because we just saw her jump on that wave like 6 times. Back camps first? What is happening? What is happening? Are we bugged? Like, it's just jumping over and over again, and then just there's something wrong with the animation. Oh, this spectator is adorable. Is she gonna jump again? Why did you... Okay, you went for... Good. Honestly, since you had already used some mana on the camp, I'm assuming, because I don't know if you're actually using... I don't know if you're actually using that ability or if it's just the spectator bugging out. Is it doing damage? Is it doing damage, though? I can't tell if each time I see a jump, it's applying damage or not, or if that's just the autos that she's using. Hi, Binks. Binks, I need you to help me solve this mystery. I think Serqet is broken. And she's staying in her, in one of her stances that she uses whenever you're taking too long. You're not moving. Blink. Blink and beads. Oh my god. Beads on Serqet at 6 minutes. Ugh. Oh, that's the dream. It's the dream. Have at least tier 1 of some active no matter what role you are by 6 minutes. It's just, it's safer that way. Unless you have a very good reason. I cannot tell. So apparently whenever she auto-attacks after she jumps, the spectator client is showing her just jumping repeatedly. This looks silly. Alright. Going for the gank. He doesn't have wards, but he suspects that you're there. Oh! You taunted him out. You already won. Oh, he had to use his ult to get out. Try not to pursue? And that's why. I'm surprised. Oh! Oh, the teleport! That sucks so bad! Oh, that was a free kill! Oh, that was a free kill. That's unfortunate. I would honestly like to see some rotations to solo lane. Oh my goodness, but Bologna is getting pushed out really hard. I told you, I was like, Loki's gonna lose out for a little bit until he gets his decoy to like rank 3. Rank 3 or 4 is whenever it starts clearing a majority of the wave. Could you imagine if like Loki's decoy, if it functioned kind of like look, are you gonna do it again? Yeah, it's I can hear the auto attack sounds. Okay, I was concerned. I've only ever seen. I was like, you are not hacking while I'm spectating you. I've only ever seen smite hacks once. In the 3 years that I religiously played this game, I've only seen hacks once. And it was taken care of immediately, so I don't get... Oh no! Koopa's there! Careful! Careful! Your ult's done. Yeah, good. Looks like you were just, marking your territory. Being like, no, no, no. You come up here, I'm gonna wreck you. Athena is diving. Bye. It's a full wave of minions, baby. Can I help you, Binks? Nice taunt. Oh, trying to get him to die underneath the tower, or at the tower. Unfortunate. Dude, you just got... Quit eating my fruit, Binks. That's for Mom. I think you just baited your Athena there, like, legit. Your Athena was like, she saw you kind of disengaging, just like through your body language. Or character language, it's not technically your body, but it's whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, your body language is saying, hey, I think I'm just going to back out because, like, you got out and then you started jumping and you walked towards the tower. And so, like, she started backing off too, but then you guys stayed right there and you just taunted. Ugh. Get baited, Athena. Too early for you to tank that much damage, girl. Now, if you think red team is behind right now by just a little bit, which is going to be amazing for them here in a few minutes. It's 10 minutes into the game, so that's whenever you're going to start to see more and more people join in on the team fights. Essentially, the later the game is, like the longer your game runs on, the more people you should have in your team fights. That's a pretty safe analysis. Alright, I'm just gonna... Can I fast forward? Do a little bit of this? Alright. That damn bug. Alright, there's an engagement in mid. Your Isis is warding a... This is a moment where I can pause and kind of talk about something. This has nothing to do with jungle, but it is important. As jungle, you're going to be dealing in mid a lot, and as mid laners, you guys should know like when and where to ward. If you are dying a bunch, and you are getting rotated on a bunch, then your wards should be a little more defensive. If you're not doing the ward in front of their tower strat that I usually use whenever I go mid, then if you're getting killed a lot and you're getting rotated on a bunch, make sure you place your wards, follow my cursor over here to the minimap. Ward right here. Ward defensively. Where the red wards are currently placed, where Isis is putting them right now, those are what I would call aggressive wards, because you are looking to see if they are in their jungle. You know what I mean? Instead of looking to see if they are in your jungle. So that's why it's categorized as aggressive wards versus defensive wards. Your Isis is getting caught out a bunch. Either she's not looking at the minimap and Humbatsu is getting her for free, just waltzing into the lane, or he's sneaking up behind her, or more than likely jumping over the wall. Alright, you know Kuma's passive is down, so engaging on him is relatively safe. He's support, though. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. Oh, very nice, very nice. Beautiful, secure. Now you need to leave. Oh, Bellona's here. Woo! Team fight's still happening. I would be very careful here. Oh no, he whipped his ult! Oh no! Oh no, Loki, that's... Loki, if you are playing Loki and you miss your ultimate, GTFO. Do not stay. Unless you have your Vanish still available, which I doubt you do. But if that's like the only reason I would stay in. And the only reason I would use it is to GTFO. Like, ult's down, gotta get out. All of your camps are down, except for this purple in this side camper mirror. Very nice. You are level 11 up against your counterpart, who is also level 11, but you have 3 kills, and he also has 3 kills, but he's died once. It's 59, 60, 36. He's actually like 10 gold ahead of you. It's only because he has the, I'm assuming, you've even gotten an assist on him. Oh yeah, you guys let a couple of waves fall to the mid tower. Alright. They know your jump is down. Why does she have actives? Isis doesn't have actives! That's why she keeps dying! It's not her wards! She doesn't have actives! Very nice. Punish the Kumba again. You don't want Kumba to keep up. Because if Kumba can keep up with your support, like, he's just, like, he becomes even more annoying. If you can keep him at or at below or, like, really below your support, you're going to be in a good place. And a head Kumba is a cocky Kumba, which means a spammy Kumba, which means you're just going to be CC'd for 6 years. Let's look at your build. Jotun's Wrath, I like that. The CDR, the power and the little bit of penetration and mana makes this item is actually super cheap. It's not nearly as stat soaked as some other items, like Wingblade. Wingblade is a stat soaked item. But I love it, and I don't want them to change it because it's too good right now. I like the positioning that you have with Serqet. Sometimes Serqets have an issue putting themselves way out of position. They get comfortable. His passive is probably up now. Yeah. Very nice. Oh my god. You have 5 kills now. That little bit of penetration makes a world of difference. Your ult's down, your dash is down, you're relatively safe. I love your positioning though. Your Serqet is so potent and she's so powerful. And she just gets better and better as the game goes on. And if you can position yourself well like this in these team fights, then you should be just fine. Why isn't my cursor following him? The spectator client is having problems, and we do this live, guys, so sometimes this is going to happen, and since we're doing 100 episodes in 30 days, we're just going to have to deal with it and move on and work with what we have. Just kind of like these ranked players have to. You gotta work with what you got. It seems like you're a little unsure of what to do, though, in between like team fights and engagements. Wow, they gave up those meds really quick. You guys could honestly have done gold free a couple of times. Let's speed this up a little bit and see if there's any action. How much gold do you have in hand? Alright, you have about 870. You can get tier 1 of a crit item, but it's not going to do you a whole bunch of good. The blink. Oh! The blink into the ult. Oh, he's gonna ult. He's gonna ult. Oh! Damn it. Damn it. Let's see what we could have done better there. I want to see Serqet. I want to fast forward. I'm actually gonna come to mid where the team fight starts. Okay, how does this start? Wave's getting pressured. Goes for the tower. Taunt. Pressing on the Janice. Aw, missed her wing gust. That would have guaranteed her that kill. So you took damage. Okay. There's your escape. Honestly, the only way you could have negated that situation is if you waited to use your jump a little bit longer. But he was gonna ult you anyways. It didn't matter where you ended up, so there's nothing that you could have done there. I hardly ever see a stacking Janice anymore. I'm trying to make sure there isn't anything wonky on this. No boots on Isis whatsoever. And she has Shield of the Underworld. Okay. Shield of the Underworld is not something you buy if people keep ganking you. If you keep dying, don't try to buy Shield of the Underworld to help you out, because it's not going to. What's going to help you out more often than not is an active like Beads. Beads are Aegis. Those are always safe picks, and they're usable in every single game. Absolutely. Shielded Underworld is typically only purchased by frontliners, and as Isis, you want a frontliner. So that you can do Shielded Underworld on Bellona or Athena. I don't know why you would do that. There's better items for support, but like your warriors, you can build that item on and do pretty decently with. I don't understand why. I mean, that's not going to get you out at the damage. It's not going to make you die less often. It actually just occupies a space. You only get 2 actives, and you don't get to sell those. I don't know for any of you guys that are just now learning how to play Smitten, this is, you know, this is kind of important. You only get 2 active slots. You can only purchase 2, and you can't sell them. So if you commit to one and you buy and you walk out of your base, you have that active for the rest of the game no matter what. There's nothing you can do to change it. So you want to be very careful about the choices that you make. Since she's going up against Humbots, you know that he has an ult that fears you. So beads would have been great there. Kumba has a bunch of CC that you can use beads to get out of. Janice, you can use beads to get out of, like, if he portals you. You can even use, like, Beads Aegis would be really good up against Loki, because if he ults you, beads out of that initial stun, so you have to have a little bit quicker reaction times, but beads out of the stun, and then use Aegis to negate the dot damage from that stupidly overpowered this is his 3rd ability. Apollo will get away every time. If he is over half health and he has his ultimate available, typically he can stay alive, especially if it's only one of you guys really doing damage on him. Like he will be able to stay alive the whole time he's channeling it. So if you're Serqet and you're trying to ult in that situation, wait until they're way lower. Wait until he's way lower, so that way you can secure. Yeah, because now your ultimate is down. It looks like you're trying to pick off the Janice a little bit. As Serqet, you need to really be focusing their back line. So, on the enemy team, who are their, the back line is Janice, Loki, and Apollo. I would prioritize those targets over Kumba any day. They've got 1, 2, 3 towers of viewers so far. That's unfortunate. How far ahead are they now? Gold is still up. They're only 3,700 gold up, and that's mainly all the towers and all the assists that they just got for that team fight. Alright, you know his ult is down. Unless he has CDR. What's he got? Yo, so he has a little bit of CDR. Your ult is available too. But he's 3 levels ahead of you, so I'd be very cautious of this Loki. How's Humbot's level 16? He's 1100. He's like 2 tiers of an item ahead of you. Oh my god, this Loki is wrecking. This Humbot's is doing surprisingly well. I think he's just been feeding off of this Isis. There's that Loki again. He doesn't have his ult, thank goodness. You should be able to get out of that relatively safely. Not sure why Athena's still trying to chase him. Oh, you should not be there. Be careful. Oh! Oh, the damage. Oh, you already have... Okay, yeah, you've got crit now. That was easy. I told you, every minute that passes in this Serqet, in this game, Serqet gets better and better. Looks like that spectator bug is gone now. Thank goodness. Go ahead and fast forward through this part. Boom. Boom, boom, boing, boing. Did they get gold? They got gold. They got gold. And Xbalanque died because there's one ward. 2 wards. One ward just died. There were 3 wards on the map. Oh my god, there's another one. I'd be insanely cautious right here. It's unfortunate. As a jungler, there's only so much of this game that you can control. There's, like, in the last episode we talked about how the pace setters of the game are your support and your jungle. Like, they often are the ones rotating over to support games or to set up plays or ganks or anything like that. So, like, they often determine the pace of your games. And as a jungler, there's only so much you can do to provide your team assistance. I really like the choice of getting this tower here. That should help you guys out a bunch. Wait, they killed your tower. Just kidding. JK. You guys are in a really vulnerable position right now. Your middle lane is completely exposed to pressure. Tier 2's pretty much dead. Loki probably has teleport, doesn't he? No, he's got sprint. That's awkward. He's got the whole team chasing after him. Now everybody's tunnel visioning onto this Loki trying to kill him. And he's a sneaky... He actually stays true to his lore. He's really sneaky. Why is Xbalanque in solo lane when his tier 2's going down? You guys are spread out really far. It's 21 minutes into the game. We need to be grouping up. We need to be fighting together. Because right now, they have you guys so spread out, they're just picking you off one by one. If Bellona doesn't get this dude off, Athena's probably going to die.
Do be careful.
And then if Bellona gets caught out, then Loki's going to kill a Bellona. Oh my god, Apollo's on your left tower, or your left Phoenix. How does that happen? There's many levels collapsing at this point. This game is falling apart for several reasons. The enemy team is somehow doing a fantastic job of distracting you just enough to get something out of it. And that's why they're winning. You are your entire team. You are 7 out of the 9 kills. You've been present for every single one of them. Balrog, this game does not go to you. If you had, like, your duo lane doing well, so that means you're supporting your ADC, or if your mid lane and your solo lane were doing well, this game would have been a lot different, but every single one of your lanes is behind. And that's often the jungler's problem. You see a lot of really good junglers losing games because too many lanes in their game failed. They lost lane. There's nothing you can do about it. That sucks. That's the part that sucks about being a jungler. I mean, the rotations have been good too. It hasn't been anything specifically other than target. Maybe your target selection could be a little bit better. Or maybe I don't understand the precise reason as to why you would choose to go in on somebody else. It's just like, in general, going for your squishier targets whenever you're an assassin is going to benefit you way more. You're not going to waste your kit on somebody who has like 3,200 health or has like, you know, 150 physical protection already built up against you. They're doing gold for free. Buy wards. If you guys are put completely on a defense like this and you've lost all of your map control, and what map control is like what you have for defense. Alright, they have 4 towers left, and you have like 2 phoenixes. That's it. So if you're losing out, if you're losing map control, just ward up. Looks like you guys are. There's a bunch of wards on the map over here. I can't tell. What is that? There's a red flashing dot in the middle of the lane. And a blue one now. Oh, Spectator, you are glorious. And like Fire Giant, like, it's 24 minutes into the game. Like, they could have done Fire Giant a million years ago. And it's just like, sometimes it feels like in these games, people are just making plays and they don't understand why, but that's what they're doing. Your Phoenix is about to come back up, though. Too bad there's nobody over there doing anything about the fire minions, though. This is not a good fight. Very... Oh! 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 You went on the Loki. Loki's pretty far ahead. They're all level 20 though. Each of them is pretty much an issue that you're trying to shut down, and I can see your efforts. If I was in this cursed conversation, I would be so upset. I'm not gonna lie. I would just be like, oh my god, please team. Please just like, you don't have to die here. They have Fire Giant, and your team is choosing to fight them in front of the Phoenix. If you decide you want to engage on a fight, make sure, like, if you're going to engage, you have the enemy team barreling down your lane, they're coming for your Phoenix, they have Fire Giant. Like, this is your last stand. This is your absolute last stand. And if too many of you die at this point in the game right here, then they're going to win, because they're going to push the Phoenix and then they're going to kill a Titan. And if they don't push the Phoenix and kill a Titan, then take advantage of that and try to punish them for not ending the game there. That's a whole other conversation on its own. But when it comes to this point in the game, they have Fire Giant, they're coming for the Phoenix, stay alive, and if you're going to fight them under the tower. And you gotta give it your all. If you can catch one person off guard, or out of position, and you get your entire team in on that one person, then that's gonna force the rest of their team out of position in order to defend their teammate, which is typically what happens. Balrog is like, I'm just a little Serqet. They'll probably get blown up here. People are gonna... Are they patting? I don't know why they're not just ending. There we go. Apollo is freaking out. Apollo's like, oh my god, I need to win. Aw, taunting, really? That is so BM. I underestimated the powers of a solo Loki. Like in any other game, like if this was TSM versus AFK, and TSM had this lineup, could you, like, come on. If all of their skill was even across the board, then our red team should have won. Brawlers on Bologna. Why penetration? Bologna's works much better whenever she has an attack, basic attack centered build. There we go. Let's see, I want to look at your build for Serq. It's fine. I'm assuming that this was going to be a Spirit Robe. Spirit Robe's really good. The CDR and the protections are really nice. It's a nice, mild protection utility item. And it works great for any class. Beats 3, you did everything right, man. Balrog, the only thing I saw towards the beginning was just sometimes you fall out of sync with your mid laner whenever you're doing the very start rotations. But just remember to try to keep the wave clear first. Unless you know for sure going to do a camp is going to benefit you more than taking care of that lane. That's unfortunate, man. I feel for you. I feel ya. I've been in the situation where I'm the only person that's gone positive or is like just carrying my heart out, and it's like no matter how hard you try it, it doesn't work. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this episode of Bronze League Bravehearts. If you would like to participate and you want to be spectated live on stream and then put up on the YouTube for the e-fame, there is a form for you to fill out, and I will see you guys next time.